And now, I'm saying it here on the Pat McAfee show, got to put Steph Curry in there.
Hell yeah. He's
The-
back
the-
last
the
night.
only- The only thing Steph Curry has not done that those other guys have done is the finishing dunk. Think about what I'm saying. Like all the other guys, they have a finishing dunk play, but Steph Curry behind that line is the impact is similar to a finishing dunk. But you definitely got to put him as one of the greatest players of all time.
So that's your Mount Rushmore right there.
Yeah,
Sounds like.
yeah.
Slam when you hear a player better than prime Steph Curry. Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Magic Johnson, LeBron, Michael Jordan,
Shaquille O'Neal is right. He went as far as to say Steph Curry is the greatest of all time. And he absolutely belongs in that GOAT debate. You look at Jordan, 2 3-peats. I mean, my goodness, right? But he played with 2 top 75 players. He played with Pippen, and he couldn't get it done without Pippen. You see what happened in '89 when they went up against Detroit, and they had a good shot at finally beating Detroit, getting out that Eastern Conference, and Pippen gets pretty much concussed, and they go down and lose to Detroit. It's not till Pippen figured it out. It's not till Phil Jackson, the greatest head coach of all time, implemented his system where Jordan had to be less ball dominant. Pippen led those series in assists, in rebounds, in steals, okay? And people are going to bring in the defense factor when it comes to the GOAT debate, and that is 50% of the game. But let's not, and Jordan won Depoy in '89. I totally understand that. But what happened the next year? Game 1 in the finals against the Lakers. He got absolutely fried by Magic Johnson. And this wasn't prime Magic. This was older man Magic Johnson. But he got fried by Magic. What happened game 2? They go on to win the 3-peat. Jordan retires. The Bulls go 55-27 without him. It takes Steph Curry off of really any Warriors team. They probably don't win 30 games. They're a lottery team in the league. Then Jordan comes back, and everyone glances over the fact that the Orlando Magic put BTA on the Bulls. His former teammate Horace Grant. It wasn't until they got 2-time champion before he ever joined the Bulls. Dennis Rodman, the greatest rebounder this game has ever seen, a great defender. Okay, then you look at LeBron James. You might hate this about LeBron, you might love it, but that is Mr. Led GM. He will dip if it is a bad situation with the quickness. In '07, he has 2 All-Stars. And I get it, that team wasn't great. He dragged them to the finals, but even with 2 other All-Stars, he said, I am out of here. He actually called up D. Wade after Kobe's 5th championship and said, we need to team up. So he joins Dwayne Wade, who had averaged 36 in the 2006 finals and won MVP against the Mavericks. That same Mavericks team actually beat the Miami Heat in 2011. LeBron was the 3rd best player on that team. Okay, he played with Wade. He played with Bosh. He disappeared that finals. Then the next year, they finally win the championship with the addition of Ray Allen. And everyone likes to act like Ray Allen wasn't super important. Yes, he was. He could still knock down the 3 with ease, okay? So you get Ray Allen. Look at Kobe. Because Kobe, to his credit, beat that Celtics team when they were younger at full strength without a top 75. It was Gasol, it was Artest, it was Odom, and it was really Kobe who led the way. Did they lose that first time they faced up? Yes, but Kobe got him in 7 without a top 75 player on the team. He didn't wait till they got old, and he didn't join up with Bosh and Wade. Then he once Wade got old and Bosh had his health problems, he was out. He was there with Kyrie. Kyrie was voted top 75 of all time. He got removed off the list because of you know what, but all right. And then when Kyrie leaves, he's out too. He stayed 1 more year and he's like, I'm out. Gets Anthony Davis. They had a great young core in LA. He said, bring me Anthony Davis. I mean, they traded Ingram. Randall, some great players in this league to get Anthony Davis top 75. Anthony Davis was leading in almost every category, including points per game, until the final series, the year they won in the bubble. Then he goes and he gets Luka Doncic. I mean, my goodness, you get Luka. You look at Kobe. I love Kobe, but he had 8 years with Shaquille O'Neal. Steph Curry only had a top 75 player for 3 years. And for people saying, well, that wasn't prime Shaq. Shaq had made the finals. He had beaten Jordan in a playoff series as the best player on that team. And that was prime Jordan after 3 championships. I don't want to hear the excuses of, well, he was retired for half the season. He came back. Well, I know what people are going to say about Steph. And it's going to be one finals MVP. First of all, 2015, those voters should be removed from any type of voting. He averaged 10 more points per game than Iguodala. Iguodala won for his defense on LeBron. You take Iguodala off that team, the Warriors probably still win the finals. You take Steph Curry off that team, they get swept by the Cavs, even without Kyrie, even without Kevin Love. Okay? And people are going to say, well, 2016, he was awful. First of all, I've never seen a finals where they take out a player like Draymond Green. Everything turned that game. Draymond was suspended. Bogut goes down with injury. Iguodala hurts his back. And look at the game 6 in Cleveland. Steph Curry was cooking. He was on a heater, 30 points. He fouled out. Those were some suspicious foul calls. But regardless of that, he lost that series. He averaged 22 points per game, and that's a very bad series for him. But we often pass over LeBron's 18 points per game, where he got outplayed by J.J. Barea and Jason Terry. All right, you look at 2017, 2018. There's no doubt Kevin Durant deserved Finals MVP in 2017. Even though Tyronn Lue will mention the game plan was to rush Steph Curry to blitz him, and he got double teamed every time he touched the ball. 2018, the numbers were super close, and I thought Steph Curry should have won it. He had a bad game 3, where KD had 43, but if you look at the points per game, he was off by 1 point per game. Okay? If you look at 2018, Steph Curry got doubled over 48 times, where Durant, look, they said it was only 2 times. I'm going to give him 4. I saw him get doubled 4 times, even though the number says 2. He was getting open shot after open shot, and the gravity of Steph Curry is unmatched. You have to double this man the minute he passes half court. And I love Kevin Durant. I think he's a top 10 player, probably a top 15 player of all time. But he has not been able to get it done before or after playing with Steph Curry. And he's played with some he's played with Hall of Famers. Do you give Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal for 8 years? There's no way they only win 3 championships together.